At the end of today, you could be in that top 8, but you need to beat MIBR first. What's the game plan?
We have some few things up our sleeves, and I always have something to pull out, and I think we can manage to win this.
Something to pull out. I like the sound of that. Let's head back to the desk because maybe you guys have got some idea what that might be?
Yeah, I'll ask Chad a little bit later, but what I do want to do is actually just start to draw attention on how this series is going to be playing out.
That's a fair point, yeah. It's interesting how he was right, but yet couldn't implement it. I think that's now that people are more used to it, and the meta's changed,
so
it's comfortable.
filthy.
That is very nice. Positioning is brilliant from Glaive. Edge of the railing, just enough of an elevation. Device, Molotovs off the ramp, tries to slow them down. He's hoping that if that funnels them, they back away on Turnpike. That's why Magisk held station rather than trying to peek out against 4 of them. Instead, now Dupree gets lower. He gets into control. Device watches right side. He covers left. Everyone's got a shooting gallery. Dupree steps out, gets taken down, but Glaive gets 2. And it's now map point for Astralis to go 1-0 against Complexity.
Yeah, we know Astralis are winning at this point. To be fair to Complexity, for reasons you mentioned before, there's
4 more. This is going to be it. So Na'Vi is going to make it to the top 8. Congratulations to them. A lot of question marks upon what they were going to look like coming into this event. I don't think Flamey saw that, so actually James is going to get a... Oh,
There you go.
nice. Some honor is regained. Not enough, unfortunately. Edward's going to end things. Nice performance from Na'Vi in this second map. Edward at 23 kills, Simple at 22, Electronic at 20, but that second half, it didn't feel like they were really tested.
takes the aggro away. They burst out the apps and it's all gone wrong. Taco trying to save the day here, and they're actually getting a bit of help. This could actually fall back in their favor as both CTs now coming from the spawn position. Shazam on the long flank. They're both so low. Ricky could use the decoy as a bait out flash. We'll see if he wants to do that. Going for pure kills here. Down he goes. It looks like this round has actually been pulled apart. Somehow, some way, MIBR win it. I can't explain it to you. Absolutely unbelievable scenes. The first 3 kills go in favor.
Doesn't look good at all. 3 players for Astralis over 100.
Top ADR is Rush on 53. And it's not like Xyp9x has had a bad game. I mean, he just simply hasn't seen much confrontation. Everyone's been taken away from him.
That's the thing. He is the inner bomb site anchor, right? And he's never really had to rotate. And if he has, all the kills are pretty much gone. And, you know, they haven't really made it too much into that inner bomb site. Outside Rush we go. Cloud9 trying to go to the basics, see if they can just get out and win some fights. They do get 1, immediately followed, but the AWPs at this range are just so brutal. Magisk is doing a great job with that secondary AWP position. Glaive is going to take some damage through the smoke. Magisk has a new angle, and he catches that one. It's a narrow one onto Kiyoshima. Low HP. It's possible for automatic. But Xyp9x and Device there with the angle. The other AWP as well now in play. Device hasn't found any action this round, and that probably makes him a bit bored.
They don't know about me, water.
One
Stay
guy
alive.
was meat and one guy was cross.
Just wait, just wait.
Wait, Simple will kill them.
Oder riecht das nicht nach Sieg? Jetzt heißt es erstmal für Big wieder die Zähne zusammenzubeißen und Taskmaster oder Diglan. Was ist das denn für ein Überraschungsmove? Okay, alles klar. Eröffnung von Santaris und Tizian mit dem frechen Push des Jahrtausends. Darbsen kriegt die Waffe. Boost. Boost. Nein. Hier nicht. Schocks. Schalt das aus, aber immer noch Santaris. Und er macht direkt weiter. Santaris, du bist einfach ein Lümmel. Ne? So.
Importantly as well, they're forced to take fights at range as they sneak back to the pit. And against those AK-47s, could be deadly. Next step for NIP, you can see systematically taking map control. First in halls. Oh! Kaze catches force at a...
But it is, of course, that relatively full buy-in. SMG picked up by somebody deliberately aware of that absent Kevlar, looking to slay. Bente down the side, sports a flash, and that's going to be an AUG on the floor. This could get bad fast if Excurates doesn't move quickly. He's in a terrible position if they start going wide. There's no one to support him. He finds one and now escapes through the smoke. Oh, and another one! It's collateral! It's a massacre!
Oh my goodness, and that's an ace, I believe, coming
back into position once more. He'll find himself a home on top of it. In fact, take that back, the ledge. He's going to go aggressive. I was going to say in the side of the boxes, but he went way beyond that. Catches out Waylander, falls down once more. No one chases. Not even going to bother with it. Double smoke, wrap to quad. They'll get deep inside of the site. Not quite. Alu still has enough vision. They're not as far as they wanted to be. He pops up from the ramp, finds Norbert, and he knows.
definitely knows that Boomich is inside of the corner already. And he knows as well that you can hack there because he told Get Right famously once before. Hasn't gone for the wallbang just yet, but he is still waiting on the ramp. The problem is he's lost long. Somehow he is quick to find that exact man to turn to his left. And on top of that, he finds his 4th kill on Boomich.
There he is. That's what we wanted to see. Alu of old, the AW specialist coming here in terms of execution, perhaps. Yes, here we go. Straight up towards middle. This is not a default. They're trying to just rush them. They're going through flame zone, taking a lot of damage. I think this is going to cost them the round again. They're trying to do everything they can just to surprise Na'Vi, but they're resilient at this point. They're starting to wake up. They're finding frags, electronic from the pits, using the AUG in a great fashion there. It's going to be a 5 versus 1. And I guess the approach was there. Well, they weren't expected twice. Let's get up there again, and rushing towards the quad side through the flames didn't really work out for them whatsoever.
A 700% increase in kills from Electronic over the last 2
You're
rounds.
Right. Yep, indeed.
6 in the last 2.
Well, you can see the temperament.
Oh, it's K-Mind. Oh shit, I'm dead. It's fucking K-Mind. Where is he? Oh! Holy shit, I can't believe I just killed you. Oh my god. Oh, I really should keep that after that, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Lekro going to be taking point. 30 seconds left, just a few flashes and a smoke to play with, but he has pierced the head of Chopper, which is going to give them a lifeline, albeit a fleeting one. As now Lekro's also been tagged down heavy. Rez, the player they desperately need to deliver a big performance here, has found himself a kill, but there's simply nowhere near enough time to posture anymore. They've got to force the bomb down. In doing so, Rez is going to take some damage from the Molotov. Just 50% remains, but he's going to be switching across to the head of Crush, and is so close to clutching this round out. One bullet will seal it up, and Rez makes soup out of Vega Squadron. That is a nutty clutch.
What a hero. We called him out in the pregame. We've called him out and said he needs
time. Goodbye, Dad. Lost about 10 health. Still in it, 1v2, fit 45 seconds. Doesn't know if they're watching bomb or not, and they are not. They're going to play super passive here. Man, this is like a matchmaking game where there's like one global elite on each team, or one Smurf on each team, and just like a bunch of gold novas. And everybody's just like, okay, if we kill this guy, we win. Or like, all right, we know that he plays B, let's just go A every round. He's gonna plant. He's going for it. Circ can push. Circ can push. Circ can push. Circ can push. You could have pushed, baby. I'll tell you why. You knew he had to stick it. You still had a player left, so you weren't gonna lose if he killed you. It made sense to push. We're our best coach. Ooh, 1v1, 1v1, 1v1.
Because those 2 pistols combined can certainly do damage. Keo jumping to try and spot in as well to see water position. 3-man boost.
Potentially.
It's not a 3-man in that terms of all 3 are. Ooh. Oh, what a shot. Celsius shut down, sit down as Norbert's gone.
That's sick.
It's not a traditional 3-man. It takes 3 to get up there in that position, obviously, but it's not a traditional in that it slides you off the top.
Frog, but unable to pick it up. It's Bayali moving in through the connector. Pickup coming through, and Config, what a double! Could go back for the triple, but Tao was luckily enough there to stop it happening.
Refresh, the last man alive. Gets the first kill. That was a long spray down. Gets the second. He's only on 11 HP, but he's making it work. Refresh might spot this last man. Takes the shots. Moves back to the bomb site. Taking the time here. Refresh trying to play the clock. Doesn't know where the man is, but Refresh is continuing to wait patiently. Refresh makes it work. Beautifully done as he gets all of the frags. And Optic just 1 round away from victory, all thanks to Refresh.
Incredible stuff, but I think you meant frogs, Alex.
I was going to grab timing right there.
Oh! Dude, thanks for letting me know, bro.
Wow, that just got me tight. 100 IQ.
I'm gonna spin.